Yes, welcome everyone to Everydayman.net. I'm your host, Cordero Hicks, with my co-host Jay,
Hello.
and we have another exciting show for you today. No Kenneth on this show. I don't know where he's at, man. I tried to contact him. I actually tried to call him and everything. I don't know where the hell he at. But he's not here for this show, so you got just me and Jay. And this is the Everydayman.net, everyday conversation for the everyday man. And what I want to talk about, I had a birthday, Jay.
That's right.
I had a birthday. I turned 30 years old. So,
Big 3-0.
yeah, I turned 30 on the 16th. So this is after my birthday, this show here. But if you still want to send any birthday wishes my way, you sure can. Or any money, or any donations to the site, or any of that kind of stuff, you can reach us at theeverydayman.net where you can find all of our content. You also find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. I don't know if people still use Stitcher. I don't really know. I don't even have it anymore myself. You know what Stitcher is, Jay? See? And you can also email us. You want to email your boy a happy birthday, you can at the everydaymanpod@gmail.com with any feedback or anything like that. It'd be greatly appreciated. So, like I said, for my birthday, me and Jay, if you hadn't, because we have people who listen to the show like every week, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, I know I had somebody one time at work, they was like, well, you never, I know Jay said one time that, I know they say, well, I spoke about my daughter and then Jay spoke about her daughter, and then one time Jay said our daughter. I was like, well, that's my wife. If you hadn't picked up on that by now, me and Jay are married. So, for those who actually were wondering, we are married. Of course, duh, right? For all the people, because we had people put together. Somebody was like, she said our daughter. I was like, yeah, because it's our daughter. Whatever. Anyway, well, my wife, my lovely wife, Jay, actually did something very special for me on my birthday. I want to talk about it. And I really appreciate it. She actually took me on a trip to the Bahamas. Took me on a 3-day cruise. And it was really nice. And I want to tell on air in front of everybody that I really do appreciate it. And I love you for it.
You're welcome.
So, and it was different. I know we've been a few places
we
here and
never
there.
been on a cruise.
Yeah, it was a little different. Matter of fact, guess who's calling me right now? This is Tutu. This is Keno. Oh, give me a second, everybody. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to call him back because we are recording, and his ass is supposed to be on the show.
He's too busy for us.
He's too busy for us. So let me see if I get Kenneth on the show, and I have him on the phone right now. We are recording. Where are you? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, we recording now.
Yes, you guys. We are taking a break so we can talk to Kenneth on the cell phone.
Yeah, Kenneth's supposed to be on the show right now, but I actually talked to him on the phone. So, what's up? What's going on? We recording right now. Want me to buzz you in? All right. Well, just let me know if you're available or not. I'll go ahead and buzz you in, and you can join in the conversation. All right. All right. So that was Kenneth, and he's gonna let me know when he's available. If not, it'll just be me and Jay, which is cool though, cause it's I like it when we're able to. I'm glad we're able to even do that. Like, if and that's for anybody, cause I know we're not live, but when we start going live, and we let everybody know, we will be able to call you either through Skype or like Google Hangouts, because everybody has Google. So, and not everybody has Skype, and I think Google Hangouts like a little better. But if you want to call in or be on the show or actually want to talk about a specific subject, we don't mind. This is the Everyday Man podcast where we talk about everyday conversation for the everyday man. If you want to talk about something, just let us know, man. Email us at everydaymanpod@gmail.com and let us know when we record. You show can be on the show. We don't mind. We're not too biggity, not too uppity, things like that. We're down to earth people, and we want to talk to you. We really do. We really want to talk to you. So just let us know, man. If it's something you want to talk about, get off your chest. Hey, let us know at everydaymanpod@gmail.com. We can do that. But before Kenneth called just now, we were talking about our trip to the cruise to the Bahamas. which was it was fun. It was different. I was, to be honest with you, I was like kind of nervous in the beginning, and I'm like, am I gonna like it? I've been on the boat, but a much smaller boat. I never been on the ship before. I never been that deep into the water before, and it turns out I have no problem with it. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. Jay thought I was gonna be scared, but I wasn't. She thought I could be nervous, but I wasn't. You know, but I had a good time, Jay. How
I'm
about you?
glad you had a good time. I had a good time. It was a good break. It was like
Oh, a much needed break from a much
crazy couple weeks just
right,
leading up to it.
right, and the best thing about it, and I don't know if that made the La Mini vacation more exciting or more relaxing. That the fact that we had so much things to do and a lot of running around to do before we went, that we enjoyed it that much more, or we appreciated that much more, right?
Yes.
So and it's worth it. And if anybody out there, I know a lot of people has been to the Bahamas or be scared of going on a cruise, man. I check me for example. I'm a guy from a small southern town. Trust me, not that many people. If you want to do something, go for it. Don't be scared. Cause like I said, I was a little nervous too. Cause when you own a cruise ship, for those who haven't been, when you go on a cruise ship, it doesn't feel like you own a ship at all, for the most part. Now you may go into some waves where you may feel like you're rocking a little bit, and it's unsettling because you used to stand on still ground, but it's okay because you first of all you're around so many people, and you meet so many different people. We met a few people, and that was actually cool people. Actually haven't talked to anybody that was on the boat that was like stuck up, who didn't want to say nothing back to me. Uh, but the couple that we did talk to, they actually were cool people, down there people,
Yeah.
and you meet a lot of people, and I didn't make any friends because 3 days, I don't know, I'm not that good.
Yes. You're not gonna run to the same people that many times.
Right, you may unless you clutch on to somebody and y'all just hang out. They maybe you find somebody that's their first time and your first time, and y'all just kind of like be around each other, things
Mm-hmm.
like that. But one thing I want to talk about, like, one of the pros and cons about going on vacation, right? Like the pros about going on vacation, like for me, is first off you're going on vacation. That's the first pro, right? And then it's relaxing. You have a lot of fun. We went to the Bahamas. What was it? Nassau.
NASA and
And we ended up
Coco
going with
K.
the Coco K, and it was fun, man. I didn't realize I had as much fun, and nobody's. I don't know how people think, but nobody's judging anybody. Everybody's there for the same purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We have the one track mind is to have the much fun as possible, to be relaxed, to not you know, be stressed. We're not here to stress. We're not here to argue, even though it happens. Nobody wants to be mad on vacation or frustrated on vacation. And especially if you have kids, that's another pro. If you go on vacation without them. And another
Yes.
pro is, like you said, Jay, you said you overheard a woman saying that she didn't have to cook or didn't have
Yeah,
to.
she was happy not to have to cook or really clean her room because of room service and things like that. So she said that was she was gonna miss.
Right, right. I mean, 'cause we ate so much. I ate a lot of food, and think about it, you can pretty much eat when you want to. You can eat any time of day, like literally any time of day, and it's good. The food was pretty good.
Yeah, the food was
Um,
pretty good.
you have a set scale. You have a set time where you go and eat dinner, a casual dinner, or where you have to actually get dressed. Or if you don't want to do that, you can opt out and just go to the buffet and
Which has similar stuff.
right and eat till you can't eat anymore. There's no limit. And a lot of people, that's the thing people don't realize, or didn't realize on the ship, that when you actually go sit down and eat, you can go back from it. Just you can get stuff on this
You
boat.
can eat everything off the menu.
Right, you can pretty much order everything off the menu, and they pretty much can't tell you no. You pay this is what you pay for.
Yeah.
You pay your money for for your stateroom, and you pay for the food. And if you want to get a drink package or alcohol package, it's fine. But do you have any other pros about going on vacation?
That's not the main thing. Just not having to really do anything besides get yourself ready. It always feel good when you don't have to cook.
Yeah,
Always. just to get away. It was a nice little quick getaway. The drive wasn't that bad.
Yeah, because we had some people coming from all over the United States
Yes.
going down to Florida just to catch the boat, and I'm like, I don't see how y'all do it. You say one person drove from Houston.
I think they said it was from Houston. They said they drove.
I'm not driving from Houston all the way to Orlando just to get on the boat. I mean, maybe it was cheaper, but I kind of
Maybe they
highly
enjoyed
doubt
it. A
it.
lot of people like road trips. A lot of people like to drive. A lot of people like to enjoy road trips.
Right, like I said, because man, you know what? This trip actually made me realize that I would do it again. Like I said, we can get a little getaway, a weekend getaway, that we won't have to drive so far because we in South Carolina. So if we can go to catch one out of Charleston, that would be awesome, man. Because it's worth it.
Yeah.
It really is worth it. And I wish it took us. You know, we've been together for years, and it took us years to do it. But now we've done it. We gonna do it a few more times. I'm pretty sure of it, man. Because I had a great time. But like the cons of going on the cons, the first con, just like the first pro, is coming back. Like that is over, right? It's over, and then you have to go back to work, and you have to, you know, go back to real life after this. Your problems ain't going nowhere. Your bills ain't going nowhere. So
Yes, and for you people that put yourself in debt to go on vacation, don't do it. You building another bill when you come back. I mean, save your money. There's so many places now that do down payments. You know, plan ahead. Take 2 years ahead if you need to, or a year ahead, and pay on your little trip and keep paying until it's done. Um, they was talking on the news a few weeks ago how I think over 80 something percent of Americans put themselves in debt to go on vacation.
yeah, that's normal. But I mean, because for a lot of people, it's more for the memory. And they were like,
Yeah,
well,
I
at
don't know
least
if the
we.
memory is worth that
I'm saying,
extra
but
bill.
at least we did it. You know, a lot of people like, well, at least we did it. At least we went, right?
Yeah.
We did go on vacation and we had a good time. Now we got the memories forever. Yeah, put us a few $100s, hopefully not thousands, in debt.
Yeah, some people put some $1,000 in debt, believe it or
No,
not.
I wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's definitely a damn con. But like I said, you have to go back to work and you have to. And think about it, you gonna want to tell everybody about it. You want to tell everybody about your trip, and a lot of people, after a while, it's gonna get tiring. Like, all right, you know. Hopefully, you think about it, you just want to tell everybody at one time, so you have to keep telling the same story to
But you
100
know
people.
what? That what Facebook and everything's for now. You
Yeah,
know,
that
people
right.
have social media to spread. People that post every day that they went to Starbucks and things like that.
Oh yeah,
So, you know, maybe people don't tell as much as they used to unless they're just not social media connected. Because social media is like your gossip.
right. That's true too. That's true, but that's like one of the cons that I had, and I know because I got to go back to work. You got to go back to work, and
Yes,
it's like you have to deal
don't
with these
mind me.
people. But we have another biggest announcement coming. I actually brought it up last week when me and Kenneth recorded, and I don't think I told you about it, but I'll tell you off air. Maybe I did. I don't know, but we have something coming to the website soon. Some people will like it, some may not. Most may not like it, but bear with us because I'm about to start putting a lot of effort into it. I'm about to start putting a lot of hours going into this website because we really got to start. I really want to start going to video, and I think that's very important because people like to see visuals. Because I know myself, I know a lot of podcasts that I listen to are going to video now because that's where it's at. You do a lot more video. You put them on YouTube. So I know we're on YouTube now. Oh, yeah, don't forget to go to our YouTube channel at Everydayman Podcast and subscribe and watch our videos. But it's just audio, you know. But people want to see our faces. You know, put the face. If you go to everydayman.net, you see my face, but you don't see Jay face or you don't see Kendall face. But for those, I have an announcement coming really soon, and it'll probably be towards the end of the month because I have to get everything situated. And it's a lot to go into it, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna have to get somebody help me maybe. And if not, you know, it might take a little longer, but it is coming. It definitely be here before the year is out. But you know, just to give people a heads up, you know, for those who actually go to the website and actually listen to our podcast, because I actually when I actually do from SoundCloud, they show me the stats, and some people actually do go to the website and listen to the podcast, and that's greatly appreciated. And actually, another thing I want to talk about me. I turned 30 Sunday, And I don't know. I don't feel any different, Jay.
You don't feel any
I
different?
don't feel any different yet. I think because it hadn't sunk in yet that my 20s are gone from me.
Yep.
They're gone. I'm never gonna see them again ever. And people like, well, you're 30 years old. You're still young. I get that. I get that. But now it's like how people say like you really don't know what you want to do until you're around 30 years old. After you didn't scope out your life and now you know what path you want to take and everything. And some stuff I'm still trying to figure out. And I know things like that me and you we're still trying to do. And I don't know. I don't know because I guess because nothing major has changed. But somebody at work told me they said you have birthday coming up. I was like, yeah, I'll be 30. And they were like, well, your body started to break down at 30. I was like, damn, that sucked. I'm not looking forward to this at all, Jay. I don't want my body breaking down.
That's not true.
I don't know. I may have to get smaller or something.
No,
Because I'm a big guy. I'm not fat. I'm not fat.
in the medical world, they probably recommend but not now. You're only 30, but as you get a little older, you're gonna have to start taking like a baby aspirin every day for your heart and things like that.
Yeah, now I'm gonna start.
But you should always take vitamins.
I'm gonna start having health
recommended.
issues at 30 years old and beyond.
It always recommends for people to take vitamins. You should have been taking vitamins. The fact you haven't, you should start.
Yeah, I am. Because us as black men, we always skeptical of going to the doctor and things like that. I don't know why. It just in us. It's stupid. We know it's stupid. Jay just picked up some vitamin or some pills that she want me to take. I guess her will tell me, yeah, you gonna start taking these. But yes, another thing that happened on Sunday. It wasn't only my birthday, Jay. Being my birthday was like the let's say I want to say my birthday wasn't the main event, but in the real world, my birthday came second to another big event that happened on Sunday. And think about it, I feel bad because I wouldn't and think about being at sea. If the fact that I didn't have Wi-Fi, or I didn't get the Wi-Fi package, because I was being cheap, of course. But the fact that I couldn't watch it with everybody around the world. It kind of.
Oh my god!
It kind of because when a major event happens, you don't want nobody. When I got back, I didn't go to any videos about it or anything until after I watched this show. And what I'm talking about is the Game of Thrones season 7, episode 1 premiered on Sunday, July 16th, was also my birthday. If you've been listening to the show, right? I'm gonna keep reminding you throughout the whole show, and Game of Thrones broke records with 16.1 million viewers. Like 16.1 million people watched the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is just like The Walking Dead. It's crazy.
I like the Game of Thrones way better than Walking Dead. But
please.
That's just me. And I think about it, I really hate that we only got 6 more episodes. We got 6 more episodes to the end of the season.
To the end of the season?
And no, it's broken up until season 7, season 8, but we got 6 episodes. We got 7 episodes this season 7, and 6 episodes season 8.
Why?
Instead of the normal 10 we've been having, they cut it down so they can put more money in production. Now this first episode, I can be honest about it. It was what I expected it to be, more of a storytelling, more of a set the tone type of thing. Even though we already know what's going on, I wish it really would have got into the action part. But I know that we have to slow it down. We got to see what everybody's been doing, and there's been a big time gap. I thought the sea that Daenerys was passing wasn't even that big of a sea, but clearly it is, because now that we see Sam and his stepson now, he's older. He's older.
Sam, yeah,
he's a little boy. It's been a time gap. I don't know how long.
He's not that big of a boy, to tell you the truth. He looked like he maybe one. He maybe one.
Yeah, I thought he was like a little small baby.
So just about a year, to a year went by.
You sure? I'm thinking maybe a year or 2. You think it's 2 years?
Not 2. I don't think he's that
big. The Greyjoy uncle needed time to build 1,000 ships. So
he could have those people slaving, working day and night.
Yeah.
You won't believe how fast they put up ships.
10,000, however many ships he needed.
Yeah.
And
he ain't gonna get that many ships unless he's slaving them.
He's done. They're done. And a lot of people, and the show opens up with a bang, man. And this is what I love about Game of Thrones. They know how to capture a moment. See, and this is the difference between Game of Thrones and your favorite show, The Walking Dead.
Oh,
See, The
please.
Walking Dead made everybody wait all the way to the end before Glenn got his head beat in. Now, the Game of Thrones, on the other hand, the Game of Thrones actually start off with a bang because
What bang did it
we
start off
have
with?
the miniature assassin herself, Arya Stark, kills a whole family in in the first 10 minutes of the show, because that's how badass she is, Jay. She actually killed everybody except the women. She let the women live. Tell me that wasn't a great scene, Jay. Tell me that wasn't the way. Tell me that's not how you start off a season. That's how you start off a whole season. And the Game of Thrones, I can't wait the next week. We have Daenerys. She finally gets the Dragonstone, and and actually find out it has a lot of dragon glass there, which Jon Snow needs. So how you feel about the tension between Jon Snow and Sansa?
Um, he doesn't seem that worried about her because first of all, he know they're not gonna come that way because of the snow. Their people not built to be in that
Yeah,
cold
we talking
weather.
about the Lannisters.
And he's more concerned about the White Walkers. I don't think he pays her as much attention as he needs to. But his sister knows how she is and how she goes after people, and if she wants you dead, she'll get her way one way or another,
Right. See the thing
no matter what
about
she got to give up.
Yeah, see the thing about what John is, he knows what the real threat is. He's Once you see what the White Walkers and the Night King could do, you're not worried about humans. Humans can't do nothing compared to what they're capable of. And you know what? I'm watching a lot of I watched some reviews on it, and we actually see the three giants resurrected.
I didn't see the Giants record.
The Giants resurrected. They had the shot where they showed the Night's King and his whole crew. So you tell me it was three giants in there? You didn't see it?
I seen them walking with three giants, but I didn't see when they,
No,
brought back
no,
to like.
no. They don't show when they bring them back, but it actually has three giants on their side now. I wonder, do they do animals too? Because the giants had them big ass mammoths on their side too, and they were trying to break down the wall one time before.
Yeah, and the animals ran away.
Right, he ran away.
Well, no, I only seen humans.
So you think they got Hodor with them?
You know what? They might have hold the door.
Hodor. They may have Hodor with them because he did die. Like, and Night King was right there. He could easily just resurrected Hodor. We'll see though. 'Cause I think that'd be sad. I think we don't want to see Hodor come back as a White Walker. We don't want. He was just such a lovable character. We don't want to see Hodor come back as a White Walker.
They gonna get him.
I really don't want to. And a lot of people, and this is a big deal, man. I can't wait to see what happens. But and the third thing about the Game of Thrones, but we moving on. The game with and like you brought up earlier about social media and things like that, and continue with the Game of Thrones. People are mean as hell, Jay. People are
Why you say
mean.
that?
And if everybody who watched the Game of Thrones, they know we had a special cameo in season one. He's a singer. Ed Sheeran was in the Game of Thrones, right? And he had just a little part. Wasn't that big. I thought Arya was gonna kill them all, but she may kill them anyway because she don't care for Lannister soldiers. So she may kill them anyway, even though they did uh you know share their resources with her, right? But check this. Ed Sheeran, he shut down his Twitter because people on Twitter were saying mean things about his performance on the Game of Thrones. Even though he had
Really?
like 5 minutes, he had like one or two. He was the one that was singing, of course. And then after that, it's kind of like he
Why did they jump on him like
they
that?
said his performance was so bad and it sucked and things like that. He temporarily quit Twitter because of people was talking so much trash about his Game of
That's
Thrones performance.
terrible.
It is terrible, and think about this whole thing is causing uproar because, like I said, Twitter stock is going down every time a big celebrity
Gets bashed.
get bashed and they quit Twitter altogether. It hurts the stock in it because people they lose so many followers.
Hmm.
If somebody has 19, 20 million followers and like Ed Sheeran quit his Twitter, that's 19 million people, right? You know that they're not following one person now. I mean, it's not as Twitter's not as active as it is. So how do you feel about like people talking about Ed? How do you feel about Ed Sheeran's
Oh.
performance? I didn't think it
I
was
didn't
that
think
bad.
I didn't think there was nothing wrong with it. I thought maybe he would have had more of a different accent, but besides that, I thought he did well. It was a short part. I mean, he could have been a background person for all they know. But I think he did well. What did they want him to dye his hair a different color? I don't know.
I really don't know. I didn't even look
I
up.
didn't.
I didn't look up the tweets because I didn't was like because I knew it was probably gonna be something kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's probably just ignorant things.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. We see all this bad acting on TV. The man had a one line. He sung, which we know he can sing his
Yes.
ass off. He's a great singer, so he sung a little bit. Actually, he like started off a song and everybody joined in, right? And then he had like one line, I think, and that was it. And I'm like, come on, give him a man a break. He whatever. I don't understand it. You know the whole backlash of Ed Sheeran. They give Ed Sheeran a hard time. I don't know. I know it's beloved, and people love the Game of Thrones, but it's give this man a break, please. Goddamn. But moving on, Jay. We was at. We're back from Florida. We stopped at Kmart. We stopped. No, what store we stopped? We stopped at Target.
Target.
And I told you something in the store. I told you I like coming to Target. Target has a different feel, right? Target has a different feel from all the other stores.
It's the
like
layout. It's just the
You
layout.
think it's the layout? But
It's
I'm
the
gonna
layout.
tell you another thing why I like Target more than like let's say Walmart, right? Because Walmart, they got some backlash. These people, Walmart is catching hell because Walmart had a wig cap, that had the color name nigger brown on it. And
Had a wig cap.
yeah, Walmart apologized. They apologizing now because they have a slur on the cap. A wig cap, the color was listed as nigger brown. And now they're trying to say that, well, we didn't know. It wasn't us. It was a third party. The manufacturer is actually out of the UK. Um, and I'm like, come on, Walmart. You telling me nobody who... You can't tell me somebody else manages your website, right? It's like our website, everydayman.net. And we don't know what's on it. It's our shit.
They know when products come through and they have to post it on their website. Somebody sees that, and whoever's seen that thought it was okay and it will be appropriate.
Nigger brown. And somebody caught wind of it. It was online. It wasn't actually in the store, but it was online. Somebody caught it. Of course, people catch everything. So you can't even try to remotely try to sneak that in, trying to be funny. And think about it. That was the only dark colored one. Why it just couldn't have been brown? Why it got to be nigger brown? You know why you think it's okay to do this? And you know they blame this other manufacturer, but manufacturer say we apologize. We didn't know. Somebody knew.
Somebody knew, or somebody did that on purpose. Somebody did that on purpose.
Right.
Being mean, being ugly, being an ugly person.
Right.
So.
You used to work for Walmart years ago. Have you ever seen any like stuff, this type of things happen, or you see something in the store that was remotely racist, like when it comes to certain products or stuff like that?
No, I worked in the baby section, and before I worked in the baby section, I was just doing like with their remodeling and stuff. And no, to tell you the truth, not really.
But this is a bad look, man. I'm starting going to Target. I like Target better anyway. Fuck Walmart.
Oh, I like Walmart. Walmart got good prices on things.
Yeah, whatever. Walmart don't sell liver pudding.
Oh my god.
And I love liver
Yes,
pudding.
they do sometimes.
Yeah, I don't.
You just don't never go in there to buy it.
I don't do it sometimes. Anyway, Walmart. You know,
But Target do have better clothes when it comes to kids and adult clothes, and they get sales, and you just have to really like keep up with Target to know when they're having sales because they have good sales on clothes.
yes, I don't like this, man. Walmart, they too big of a company to let these type of things happen. Like for real though, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of people monitoring everything, and I'm disappointed. Really, I am. And this probably ain't the first time this happened. I ain't dig too deep into it. I mean, but nigga Brown, come on, Walmart, get your shit together, right? Yeah, the cap will probably be manufactured in the UK, like I said earlier, and nobody want to take responsibility for it. And Walmart came with a statement saying that they were deeply hurt over this. They were deeply hurt. I'm like, yeah, how you hurt? You the one that's hurt? Come on, man. People like I don't like apologizing when people call you out on it. Then all of a sudden you have to, you know, it's either you apologize or you double down. Most people apologize. Nobody wants to want to take responsibility for anything, you know. I mean, because I'm pretty sure like the third parties don't go on the Walmart website themselves and add stuff to the website, right? That's not how.
No,
No,
I don't know how that go.
yeah, that
Because
doesn't
you
make.
know when you do order things, they'll let you know if it doesn't come from Walmart and it comes from a outside vendor or
Right,
outside.
but I'm talking about to actually post the item on Walmart website. Somebody else has to do that. I mean, Walmart has to do it. I know they're letting other people handle their their website like that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe they do. I don't know. Walmart, get yourself together. Jay, real quick, this is like stupid take right here. Like a lot of, it's stupid because I know you wear contact. A doctor finds 27 contacts in a woman's eye. How you feel about this, man? Just real
Really,
quick because this is stupid, and I wrote it down in my notes, and I
I
didn't.
think that's like ridiculous.
First off, I don't wear contacts, but first off, how the hell do you fit 27 contacts in your eye? Is that possible?
I don't think so. You have to feel. You could feel your contacts. Sometimes I don't feel my contacts because my eyes are well lubricated. But eventually, you feel your contacts. When they go dry, you're gonna feel them. You could look in the mirror when you're looking in your eye to see is there something in my eye. You're gonna see that round. You know, you're gonna see the edges of the contact. So, I think that's strange for her to put that many. Maybe is this an older woman? Is this somebody with dementia? It's, you know, that's strange for her to have that many.
Yeah, it's really strange. She was, Lord have mercy. This woman was 67 years old, Jay. She was 67 years old, and maybe she didn't know what she was doing, man. And that is my Mac playing. Let me cut that off. And it said that she was a 61-year-old woman scheduled for routine surgery in back in November, and thought it was just a dry eye and old age causing her discomfort. That she told the surgeon. But what doctors at Solid Hill Hospital in the UK found to be a real case of discomfort was much more concerning. The 27 contact lenses stuck in this woman's right eye in a blue mask. Come, lady. And the thing about it, she don't have family or friends who told her that that didn't look right. You know, people pay attention. I just ran across. We're not spending too much time on this because this is stupid. But 27, you say he could have Doctor Steinman, you know, a spokesperson for the Academy of Ophthalmology, if I said that right. So he's seen patients with have one stuck but never 27. So people, if you wear contact, do yourself a favor. If you don't know what you're doing, get help. Ask somebody, any damn body, instead of going to the doctor looking crazy. All right, because you do, we're gonna talk about you on Everydayman podcast. So, another thing I want to bring up. I know you had a story, but did you see um a woman that was killed by the police in is that Minneapolis? Yeah, a month before her wedding. She was actually killed on Saturday. I'm sorry, and you know she's the one that actually called the police. Now,
Oh yes, I was looking at that.
but you see a lot of the outrage is that nobody knows anything. They don't know why she was shot. They don't know anything. I mean, they don't even really say why she called the police because I've been looking at this story.
No, they said she called the police because she seen somebody in the back of her home on that side path of her home or alley.
Oh, okay, right.
That's why she called the
Oh, she
police.
thought it was a sexual harassment going
She
on.
thought somebody was being attacked. She thought somebody was
Right.
being attacked, and she went out there. Which is anybody else in a situation like this, please don't go out there. I understand that you want to help, but yes, it can be dangerous for you too. It doesn't help to put yourself in danger, and you know, then you're the one that needs help too. You know, if
Right.
you're trying to help somebody, please call authorities. Don't go out alone. I would say maybe if you have somebody with you, that's a big maybe, but just recommend it when you're a man or woman and you're by yourself.
Right. And this
Wait for help.
right, and this is a perfect example of why people mind their own business. You know, at one point in time, people would help you, would call the cops for you. That's why people
Yeah.
like, well, it ain't got nothing to do with it because a lot of people are saying now, well, if this woman actually stayed in her house and
Waiting for
she
authorities
would
to
still be
come.
alive right now. I don't know. I really don't know why. I can't, and I'm gonna keep up with the story because even this don't make any sense to me because I don't know why they shot her. They shot her in like the abdomen area, and she died. I don't know. She was a 40-year-old. She supposed to be like a yoga instructor, like a motivational speaker, and things like that. So she was like positive in the community. She's not even American. She's from overseas somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. But I don't know. I don't know why she got shot. I don't like these type of stories because you want to know why, and I think the public want to know. I think that's the reason behind the outrage. Because I'm looking now, and I don't see anything about it. They showing pictures of her and her fiance. They supposed to get married next. They was supposed to have gotten married last month. 40-year-old. I mean, she's foreign. I can't even say her name. But it's crazy. And the funny thing about this type of situation, usually, and I must say this, but I don't want to make it racial. But usually when it's a cop killing a black person, they don't really release the name of the police officer until later on. And that's just the truth about it. We've seen it time and time again. But then, but they already released the name of the cop already.
Really?
Yeah, that was shocked the hell
Did
out
they
of
put a
me.
picture with it or no?
Actually, they did, and I don't know if this is the right story because I've seen a few stories about it, but I don't know if it's on this actual page. Some on CNN, but yeah, they actually already released the cop that shot it. I'm like, wow, that was fast because then what else happened in Minnesota recently? Was it at the Castile death? Was that in Minnesota? I believe the guy that got shot in his car when he reached for his
Yeah,
ID.
yeah, that was the same place.
That was in Minnesota, and I know the mayor came out and said this was disheartening and things like that. I mean, maybe she did came out when Castile got shot too. I'm not. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing anything about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't like things like this. I don't know if she have any kids or anything like that, but you hate to see anybody lose their life, especially when you the one that called the cops. Like if you the one that called the police, you don't expect to end up dying. You were
Mhm.
trying to help somebody. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's sad, and we got to do better. And this right here lets you know we got a problem with the police, and we talked about it time and time again. And I guess at times we continue to talk about it until it gets to the right person. Maybe it's a kid out there right now that was affected by this, and maybe they'll grow up and make some serious changes in the world. Because that's what you have to keep talking about. A lot of people say, well, we talk about it all the time, but ain't nothing to happen. But of course, it may not happen right now, but we got kids and our grandkids, down the line, and hopefully, because you're trying to make a better world for them. So but praise God to her family and who all be affected by people getting killed by police officers. Because I was just I was on the internet earlier, and did you see the video of the black woman who was crying because she got pulled over?
Mhm.
She got pulled over by the police, and the police officer. She said, because the thing about it, she was like, "Well, I knew I wasn't going. I knew I wasn't." Where she was coming from, her husband just had retired from the military, and they were leaving the ceremony, and she was driving under the speed limit. She was going like 60, 65, she said. So she got pulled over by a cop, and she she's like, "Well, I know I wasn't speeding, so why is he pulling me over?"
Mhm.
So when he pulled over, when he got out his car, he signaled her to get out her car, so she got out the car, and when she asked police why she stopped her, and he was saying that you was going under the speed limit, and she was like, well, people usually go under the speed limit if they're intoxicated or high or trying to hide something. You trying too hard not to get caught. I guess what he was trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, no, my husband just retired from the military. She told him where she was coming from, and she said all of a sudden she started to break down crying, and because the fact that she said she was so scared. She didn't know what was going to happen to her. She didn't know she was going to
Yeah,
die on the side
people
of the road.
scared.
And people's and think about it with these type of situations. It's best to just watch the video, not go into the comments, because you still got some racist people sitting behind the keyboard typing little things in,
I swear.
saying that yeah she should have been scared. Things like that. Or I wish she would have got shot. You know this woman. Why would you say that? It's
People
stupid.
stupid. People so ignorant.
They really are. And then on top of that, so she made the videos telling, she's saying she know the cop felt, and she said you could see that he felt bad, but she couldn't help how she was feeling. So she couldn't help the fact that she thought that for sure something was going to happen to her. And which is it's crazy. That's a shame.
It's
Like,
bad, but that's what we're living in right now. You see what happened. The most outrageous things happen to people pulled over for little things. People dying over pulling out their own wallet, and people dying over for not using signal lights and not making never making it back out of jail. I mean, it's bad.
right. And I guess, and as black people, I guess when you hear all the stories, and it's like nightmares now, stuff like that. These are things that people, have nightmares about. Not making it home to your family over something you have no control of. And that's really what it come down to. People are scared of not having any control at all. And actually, when you actually get pulled over by any type of law enforcement, you have no control over the situation. So she broke down and she made a video telling them what happened. And she was like, I guess after seeing why she was crying, heard why she was crying, she was like, well, I guess she felt bad, but she couldn't help why she did that. Like I said, it makes sense. It actually ties into this story. This lady here, she had I guess, no sense of fear when she called, because she probably didn't think nothing was gonna happen to her.
Mm.
Maybe if she did, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what. I can't wait to everything to come out by the story. 'Cause I would really want to know what she said to him, why he shot. She called. I don't know. She didn't want to call the police. It's stupid. But yeah, just be careful out there. You never know, man. Just be careful. Jay, you want to talk about something that happened in Greece? Was it Greece?
Yeah, it happened in Greece in some little island, and it was a young man just graduated from college,
Oh, I
and
know he was that young.
yes, he just graduated from college. I don't know if I can get it to pull up. I don't know why I won't pull it for me now. I just had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a young man. Let's see if we get his age. 22,
Mm-hmm.
and he was an American man over there in Greece. With some friends, just having a good time. Last name is Henderson. First name I cannot say right, but it's Bakari. He was killed after a fight broke out at a bar Friday night. He was with his friends, but during the scuffle, he got, just, separated from them. One source is saying it started that he was flirting with a waitress, and the other guys in the bars didn't like it. And then his friends actually came on the news and stated that it all happened after he put down a drink near the men. They reacted badly to it. Everybody was drinking. They started breaking bottles and threatening him. Before they knew it, the video shows him being chased out of the bar. Chased out of the bar with like at least 5 or 6 guys stomping all over this young man. I mean, stomping him to the ground. He ran into the car trying to run, and they stomped him to death, basically, and beat him to death. All his friends are asking still for questions. His family still do not have his body. His body is still over there. They're waiting for that country to release it and to get the proper paperwork to have it released to them. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I don't
crazy.
know. I'm waiting for we can't know it from him. They do have 8 guys, 6. Let me see. They do have 8 people have been arrested for manslaughter charges, voluntary manslaughter charges, or they're facing it. I'm sorry, they're facing voluntary manslaughter charges right now. And is it that serious to beat somebody? I mean, that bad?
No, it never is. And I'm looking at the story now. They actually have the video. Did you see it?
I seen part of the video. I couldn't watch them more. The fact it was that many people on one person.
Yeah. They say it's a total of 7 suspects. Five served, one British citizen, and a Greek have been jailed. The 22-year-old Serbs have been released on a $5,000 bail, but no trial date has been set. But yeah, they say they got the video. They say they chased him down the street. The video footage of a security camera that aired on Greek television shows Henderson running down the sidewalk and being pursued. One man tackled him, throwing him into a parked car,
Yeah, I seen that part.
and the others joined in beating. In the beating, some in the group attempted and eventually did stop the others from beating them. So I don't know. Maybe when he was unconscious or whatever was going on. But This is sad. You know, your child graduating and they want to see the world, and you know you don't have to worry about these type of things, and it don't matter why, when it happened or what stories they trying to tell. You know, they trying to give us. It just wrong all the way around. You know,
Yeah.
and it's sad his family had to bury their kid over over something silly. You know, we got no problems here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this here. Though I don't know. Like you say, it could have been over to like a waitress or maybe somebody's girlfriend.
Mhm.
I don't know, but just have to be careful out there. So anything else you want to say about it?
No, I just want to bring light to that, and they do have a GoFundMe page for Mr. Harrison, um, and it's just sad. I mean, young boy graduating, trying to travel to see the world, and then it brings a bad rep to your town, your city, your country. People's not gonna want to travel there because of incidents like this.
Right. So a lot of people want to see. They want to
And
do a lot of traveling before they actually start their careers and things like that.
yeah,
You
and
know, they
that's
say
gonna take money out of a lot
right.
of people's pockets.
Right, he said he done graduate college. Maybe want to go see the world before he gets settled in his life and everything like that. And it's crazy. It really is.
It's really really sad. It's ridiculous, and the people that's facing these charges, you'll be going to jail before you start drinking. You gotta remind yourself to not do nothing stupid, because you could be facing up to life in prison, or at least 30 to 40 years of your life locked
Hmm.
behind bars.
Right. So what that's crazy. But prayers go out to his family because first of all, no parent want to bury their kid, especially at that young age, just starting off
Yeah.
and wasn't able to live his life over something so silly. But moving on, we and everybody was talking about this crazy thing here, and me and you spoke about it just before we started recording about R. Kelly. He found himself in some more hot water, and this guy, I don't know. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
attention. When they get to a certain age,
don't
they
know.
they need attention.
For those people who don't know, R. Kelly is being accused of having like a sex cult. He's accused of housing a cult of women, right? Uh, it's crazy because everybody know R. Kelly and R. Kelly backstory and his problems. I mean, R. Kelly like married Aaliyah at 15 years old. The parents had a nog. They was like, "No, you're not marrying our child." And then right after that, like he wrote "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" for her. Like he wrote that song for the people who don't know. And let me show you something. Let's see. Yeah, he wrote "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number" for Aaliyah, and it is a good song. Uh, and everybody likes it. But this guy here, if I want to pull this up, I want to show Jay. I'm trying to show you the cover for this show. The cover for the "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number." And this guy, can you see him in the background? Like he's back there in the back, or Kelly. And he looked creepy as hell. And then he got this whole thing about he peeing on these girls in this video. This guy, and then on top of that, he was and everybody. And now that this whole sex cult thing came back up, everybody's talking about this video. You see the interview he did where the guy asked him, was he attracted to teenager? And did you hear the response?
Mm-mm.
He said, "What define teenager?" Hey, isn't that the wrong answer? What is the right answer, Jay? What is the right answer?
No.
No is the right answer. No is always the right answer. You always say no. He gonna say, well, define teenager. This guy here. But yeah, a parent came out and said that their daughter has been staying with R. Kelly since 2015. And reports said that, he got like a few women staying with him. A 31-year-old mother who recently vacated, R. Kelly residency, his residence, whatever. The woman claimed that there is currently a 25-year-old woman, a 19-year-old model, a 26-year-old aspiring singer, and an 18-year-old living with R&B artist. One of the moms of the woman, who didn't want to be identified, said her daughter was 19 when she met R. Kelly back in like 2015 or whatever, right?
Mm.
And she said that her daughter wanted to be an aspiring singer. And, I guess R. Kelly promised her that, yeah, I can help you. With R. Kelly. He's very successful. He is. He's very successful. And people were like, well, it's R. Kelly. We can't pass up this opportunity, right? So the mother allowed her daughter, 19-year-old daughter, to go stay with R. Kelly. It's stupid, right?
Why? He was a successful singer in my eyes.
Yeah, a lot of people look at him different because of all the scandals and stuff like that.
No, I don't really enjoy his music now.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. And the mother told BuzzFeed that she has not seen her daughter since December the 1st, 2016. And she said she got 2 texts from her daughter. She said they used to contact, but the contact was dwindling down ever since she'd been staying with R. Kelly. And she says she got 2 texts. One was for Christmas that says, "I hate Christmas has to be this way," and she got one for Mother's Day that said, "Happy Mother's Day for me and Rob." Oh man.
I tried to find that video. There was a video with her mom about the hard early thing, but I can't find it now.
Yeah, but she's saying that is if that her daughter was brainwashed, say her daughter like a prisoner, but she says she's in love with R. Kelly, and the one who cares for her, So her mom was saying she don't know what to do. She don't know if she can get her back. She said I don't know about the. She said she can get treatment for cults and things like that. But if there are treatment for people in cults, can they reprogram her? But I wish I would have stopped it from happening. But she said they contacted the FBI and 2 police departments. This is a serious claim here, but a lot of people are saying how can, and this is a lot. People fail to realize how easy people can be manipulated, and clearly R. Kelly likes to be in control because that's what he does. He of course allegedly, because he's never been guilty of anything, but you clearly tell he likes younger women. Because, a younger woman is easier to control, easier to do what he says, right? And, a lot of people say, well, if they're grown and they went on their own free will, how is he brainwashing them? And that's simple. That's just like the Manson murders, when he never really killed anybody, but he convinced other people to kill for him. So he never physically killed anybody. So people can't be manipulated.
Yes.
You can go through time when you got people fighting wars that they didn't start for a cause that you rallied them for. That's some form of mind control, whether you want to believe it or not. People don't want to believe it because they're in the military and stuff like that. When you fight wars that you have nothing to do with, and just because someone tells you to do it, that's some form of control. But so, how would you feel? Would you? No, no sane mothers go let their daughter just go stay with R. Kelly. Would you? Even though she's 19 and she technically can leave, but the fact that how you feel about them saying, well, she want to follow her dreams and maybe he can help her. But now, like you said, she haven't really spoke to her daughter maybe twice in the past 7 months. You got to figure something's going on there.
Yeah, because there's no need for her to live with him.
That's what it is.
There's no need. He can help her pursue her career while she's still staying at home. She don't have to go live with him. I mean, unless she say that she's in love with him and they're in a relationship,
Right.
That was different. But just to help her career, like really, no.
Right, and they're saying that he tells them when to eat, they have to ask to go to the bathroom, and there's some serious accusations here.
Yes.
It really is, and this should let people know here, man. This may be somebody you want to back away from, and the fact that he's 50 years old now, and he's still trying to date 19-year-old, like, come on, man. Like people, a lot of like older people find it, a good thing that.
But they say, and it might just sound bad that I'm saying this, but you know, they getting on R. Kelly, but Hugh Hefner, the Playboy guy, he dated and banged a lot of 19-year-old girls.
Yeah, that's true too.
Is it because he's not controlling them?
Yeah, but
Is it because he's paying them?
Yeah, I think they could leave when they want to leave, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they could leave.
That's not what some of them said before.
Because it's like so publicized. What you gonna do? I mean, they go and but a lot of them, I guess they have nowhere to go. No money. I think that's part of it. But you're right. I mean, hey, you have to get. I mean, you can make the same argument. But I guess it's R. Kelly.
Because of his background with sex having little girls.
He's a weird guy, man. He is. He's walking around that damn Zorro mask on and shit. He's a weird guy, and remember,
so talented, but so crazy at the same time.
And that usually be the one with the most talent.
With the most talent.
Usually be the craziest, and then on top of that, that you remember when he had the interview and talked about his mother. His mother died years ago, and he talking about how he used to be in love with her. He said he was in love with his mama. I don't understand that. Maybe
I think I've seen that episode.
Somebody else can relate to that. I can't relate to being in love with my mother. I think it's ridiculous. But hey, to each their own. Because the story he told, he was saying that, well, he said she used to drink coffee or something, and she used to leave lipstick print on the cup, and he would drink from where her lipstick was or something crazy like that. So I mean, he been messed up for a long time as a little kid. That's not normal kid shit. Like a lot of people don't even want to drink behind anybody, let alone drink. And when you do drink behind somebody, if they have a cup, you don't drink from the same exact spot that they drunk. I don't know. It's just weird, man.
A lot of kids didn't want to drink out their parents' cup just to drink where their lipstick was. They used to drink because they want that juice, so they think juice is in there or something. Oh, she got juice, she got soda.
Yeah, right. That's the only reason why.
Let me drink where her lips was.
Yeah, not because you thought you was in love with her.
It's bad because he's so talented and
you can't
not
take
right
that away from him. But this guy here is something else, man.
Especially doing that. I don't think having control over people like that is right at all. I mean, he has children. Would he want his child living that type of life?
I don't know. He's 50 years old. He looks good for his age. I know women may be still attracted to him, but this is a little bit. And this thing about it is one thing to be a fan. It's another thing to do something else. And I seen this video up here on TMZ where one of them speaked out, said she's saying I'm not hostage. One of the alleged captives, Jocelyn Savage. But that's what somebody would say, So it's hard to, somebody would say that. It's crazy. What's wrong with our black celebrities, Jay? From Bill Cosby to R. Kelly, what the hell is going on here?
They're not helping.
I don't appreciate this at all. They're making us look bad, man.
They're not helping.
They really are. They're making us look bad. Jay, I don't know if we talked about this on the show, because I know we got to wrap it up and get out of here. But what was it when I seen something? Somebody was getting backlash about kissing their kids. Did we speak on that before? I think it was.
Backlash about kissing their kids.
I think it was David Beckham. That's who it is. I don't want to lie on him. Let me Yeah, David Beckham kisses his daughter on the lips. How do you? He was getting backlash about that a few weeks back. I meant to touch on it because we have a daughter, and I don't kiss my daughter on the lips at all.
Abby, he's gonna get you.
Oh, sorry.
And yeah, John, know what you're playing over there.
Sorry.
But real quick, before we get out of here, let me get a take on this real quick. So, how do you feel about David Beckham kissing his kids on the lip?
I think his kids are like getting up there in age. Ain't they like 10
He,
and
he has
12?
one. He has one that's like around 19. So he's not talking about that one. The younger ones got one that's 7 year old, 5 year old. How do you feel about like kissing, like anybody kissing?
You know what? We are all adults and we all partake in sexually activities with our spouses, with our significant others, and we're all grown and we all know how a lot of stuff is transmitted. You know, I think kissing babies and stuff like that really needs to cut out just because of all the stuff that is spread through saliva, um, is can be spread that way through saliva. That we shouldn't be doing it like everybody, even when they're little babies. Yeah, it's okay. Let them kiss you on the cheek. um, I don't think people should be doing
Or forehead.
it.
Or kiss him on the forehead.
Yeah, kiss on the forehead, kiss on the cheek, kiss on the nose. That whole kissing on the mouth thing, I think it needs to cut out in general.
Right, and
I
that's
mean,
how I felt about it.
I don't want to throw any bad backs on him. I just think he should be thinking of it more in that way.
Right, a lot of people.
It's not like, oh, nobody, gives anybody
Yeah, but
like sexual intercourse and with their mouth and things like that. You have a wife. He has a wife. His wife puts her mouth on places and kisses
right.
him back in the mouth.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
People don't think of that. They just think of it like, oh, I don't do this. Yeah, you do. You have a
Yeah.
husband. Yeah, you do. You got
Yeah,
a wife.
and that's the things I really didn't care for. Like, all right, come on now. We all know everybody does things, and we all do things. You don't want to have your kid. You don't want to kiss on your kid knowing you be out here doing.
Or where
things,
you
right?
put your mouth, on your wife. I think.
Yeah.
I think in general, like I have a child, and I definitely used to think twice before I, just try to kiss me in the mouth because she just think it's cute, but you got to think twice. You got to think of where your mouth been.
Right.
Believe it or not, there are a lot of things that are spread that way, and you just want to be cautious. I don't think it's that appropriate.
Right. So people out there, if you're kissing your kid, cut
Maybe
it out.
maybe you should just stop.
Yeah, kiss
Just,
on the
just, just think about where you put your mouth. You think about if you want your child to have those same germs.
Yeah, kiss him on the forehead or the cheek. It's fine.
Yes.
Give him a forehead kiss. Hell,
You kiss in the mouth is not saying you don't love him no less.
please. That's exactly what I mean.
But I don't. I mean,
But with that being said, we can get out of here. I just want you to just thought on that because I thought about it. I was like, well, maybe it's kind of old, but I know you're a woman. I really want to know what you heard about that. But that's our show for today. You got any closing words, Jay, for me?
you know what I seen is a big thing now, and I hear women talk about it.
What is
How
it?
do you feel about your woman bedazzling her vagina for you?
All right, we gonna say that. We gonna say that for a little episode.
A lot of women are doing it.
Because I have no idea about bedazzling. That's a childish shit to do. You have any other closing remarks?
These ladies making big bucks off of it.
So,
But no, biggest thing is that no fight is worth you going to jail over. Is it necessary to have 5 people jump on one person? No. Be careful, people that traveling. Just
yes.
be mindful that everybody that's going on their little breaks before school get back in. Be careful. Be
Yeah, because I
careful.
remember we was on the boat and I didn't really want you walking around by yourself. So, because you never know. Somebody could pull you in their room. You don't know what people do. People fucking crazy.
People are crazy.
But so with that being said, we're going to get out of here. But yeah, be safe out there. And always remember to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and also go to our iTunes, because I think that's very important. Because you please go to our iTunes and rate the show and give us a few stars, whatever you think we deserve, and write a comment. And if you have any questions or anything, you can also email us at everydaymanpod@gmail.com, or you can find all our content at everydayman.net. And remember, I have another exciting show for you coming next week, and also we'll have a big announcement coming real soon.